Okay, welcome back to ReZero Anime Review Episode 40. You might be thinking, 40? Wow, that's a lot for basically an anime review series based upon a series of light novels. Yeah, that's indeed true. This is the one that produced a lot. Now, this is from the anime? Technically, it is. This is mostly from the break time shorts. This I'm discussing ones for episodes 18 to 22. Now, two of these are focused on Otto, though one of them is actually leading to something with Ram, and there's actually one focused on the Assassin Sisters. Yeah, that one's quite interesting. Mostly put for them, it just said for something later on in the season. Simply put, you have Elsa being contacted by Roswell via a compact communicator, which I don't think ever appeared in this show, which I thought this was kind of weird. The fact seeing this looks like modern technology in this show, though probably powered by magic. It just seems so weird seeing this thing. Oh yeah, and the way that Elsa ends the communication is typical Elsa, just slicing part of it in half, and her and Menti just basically just go plan to go on their little assignment they're going to be on, basically to go do some chaos in the mansion. That's the whole point of this one. In the case of there's one with there's one with Subaru. Yeah, he appears in like a couple of these, though one of them is actually doing something. You have Subaru, Otto, and Garfield. This is of course after Garfield becomes works for Subaru, calls him boss. Where this is basically on the way they're going to see Roswell prior to their big epic meeting at the end of, I think it was like episode like 40 something. It was like 43, 45, I think it was. I don't know what episode it was, but it's been a while. I'm continuing watching the dub for the season. Excuse me. Basically, they plan on what they're going to do when they talk to Roswell. Another one basically is a couple of. This is kind of an Otto one, though it focuses on Ram mostly, where you have Ram where she's talking to Otto. This is a very rare conversation. I would say that the part of this is a flashback prior to Otto getting to his clash with Garfield, where basically Ram does not know his name, and then he finally introduces himself with pretty much the same lines he gives to Roswell when he finally meets him later on. Oh yeah, and he also she compares Otto to an insect, which that's typical Ram. That's typical her. The other one is quite interesting. The last one they show you for Ram, where it's basically her talking to Puck. Of course, for anybody's great spirit. Of course, it's just after Super gave her a like the necklace that he did back in the anime, and he's like trying to get his attention, and he tries to throw it, and that apparently gets Puck's attention. Now, Puck is basically carrying a satchel bag for some reason. Yeah, something he never carries in the anime. Yeah, I thought this is kind of weird. Like, why the heck would Puck carry a satchel bag with this different jewel? This is a different jewel he's in because he was in Milia's jewel for years. I'd say for a good about 5 or 6 years, possibly before he broke the contract. And they basically chat for a bit, and well, there's this really weird thing where she just sets down the jewel, and apparently it's almost like the jewel is kind of like a projector for Puck, which I thought that was kind of weird. Like, Puck can move on his own, so why the heck would you need the jewel to move him? I thought that was kind of weird. Yeah. I'm trying to think, was anything else? I think that was all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Because I really enjoyed these, let's see. I don't know if I'm forgetting one. Oh, I almost forgot about this one. Number 18. I discussed all but this one, 18. 18 is quite unique, this one. This one is focused on Beatrice. They don't really get focused on her. We have a flashback of her meeting Goosh, which I'm like, this is a quite interesting meeting because I don't remember this when I was watching this, or just watching it today, anyways. I don't remember these two ever actually meeting in the books at all. No, this is completely new. Where she and Echidna, By the way, we don't see Echidna's face because here's kind of the strange thing comes to Echidna in the flashbacks. The Echidna in the flashbacks is technically not the same Echidna we see in the Witch's Graveyard. It's a completely different person. It has the same memories as that person, but the face is completely different. Same outfit, but the face is different. Not really sure why in the world that they look like, why they look so different. I have no idea. I thought it was kind of weird. So apparently she knows Goosh, which I thought this was kind of weird. Because in the book, basically, Goosh only knew Emilia and her aunt, though she kind of also referred to as her actual mother. It's kind of a weird relationship that is. It doesn't really get thoroughly delved into in the anime. And if you're curious, though, does it get delved into much in the books? No, it doesn't. It's mostly explored in book 14. 15 is a lot of the big action beats happens. Yeah. And this one is basically her when she's in the library and she's having a flashback to meeting Goosh. This, of course, is before the destruction of the library, so the library is still there. Yep. But not really much else to say about these particular ones. These ones are quite unique. I would say out of the 5 of these, yeah, basically it's 18 and 22. 18 just seems kind of odd, to say the least. The other ones kind of fit into exactly what they would do for the anime, but 18 feels like completely out of place. Mm-hmm. Yes. Though, discussing 23 to 25, that's going to be interesting to say the least. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because one of them I'm looking forward to seeing, like, what, like, Garfield, like, more of the conversation between her and Elsa, and him and Elsa. Yes, now, next one will be 41, we're discussing the last 3 episodes this one. And I'll do one more. Yes, there's plenty of videos coming today anyways. Don't worry about that. 42, which we'll discuss right after that. Discuss what I think is how the series should be going forward. Because there's been no announcement if there's going to be another season or not. But you'll find out soon, okay? Next video. Bye.